.com for all the latest and greatest Santa Clarita has to offer. And speaking of the greatest Santa Clarita has to offer, we have a very special guest in studio.
Well, as you can see, we have three special guests in studio. Kyle this morning, Terry Mitchell, Lorraine Cohagen, and Scott Ruiz. Yes. And they are going to talk about a very exciting event coming up, the Valencia High Band and Color Guard Pride of the Vikings. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing?
We're good.
We're good? Everybody good? Lorraine, you good?
Good.
Wonderful morning.
Lorraine, tell me about this event. I know it's going to happen in a couple of days on the 7th at Valencia High School. Give us a little bit of a background if our listeners don't really know what's going on here. Lorraine, get nice and close to that mic so everyone can hear you.
Gotcha. So on Thursday, we are going to be hosting our 7th annual Pride of the Vikings Field Show Tournament. We're going to be having 18 high school bands from all of Southern California, over 1,200 performers coming to compete. We're going to have a lot of local vendors. We're going to have some great raffle prizes. There's a quilt being raffled off, some tickets to the canyon, and it's going to be a really great evening of music and pageantry.
This sounds like a big old party. Did you say 1,200 performers?
Oh, yeah, 1,200 performers.
Plus probably parents and friends, and you're inviting the entire Santa Clarita Valley, I'm assuming, because
Absolutely.
we're talking to them now.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So it's going to be a huge thing.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a huge event. We're sponsored by the Southern California School Band and Orchestra Association, and it's nearing the end of our season, so everybody's really at their prime. All of these marching bands have been working since over the summer, and this is their prime. They're getting ready to do marching band championships. It's going to be a really fun event.
Now, Lorraine, real quick before we continue on, you're serious about this. As a matter of fact, we saw the manicure. If you could just hold up your fingers to because this is Facebook Live right now. Tell me why this manicure, especially that third finger there. What's happening?
The purple is for Valencia, and the little houndstooth is my color guard costume, the print on their costumes, and the little red is the accent on their costumes. So I like to do little fun nails.
You think? Lorraine, yeah. You're all in.
I'm all in.
You're in it to win it,
I'm
man.
all in.
Talk to me about fundraising. How do we help this nonprofit organization? What do we do?
This event is actually one of our biggest fundraisers of the year. We are not really funded by the school or the district, so we rely on a lot of community donations, this event, and a lot of other fundraising opportunities. We do restaurant nights. We just did a mattress fundraiser.
Oh, the mattress! I saw that on Facebook. Didn't you have some kids in fake mattresses?
I believe we did. Yeah.
I believe we did. I saw it on
Those are real mattresses.
Yeah. So we do a lot of fundraisers throughout the year to offset the cost for our program and to support buying things like instruments and equipment and paying for some of our buses and things like that.
Is it I never did color guard because I was scared to twirl the fake rifles and stuff. I would drop it. Let's just get it clear. So I never did it. Is it a fun thing to do? Is it the camaraderie and talk to me about that?
Oh yeah, it's really fun. I mean, all of the kids that we get in, none of them have really ever done color guard before. Some come to us with dance experience. So we basically train the kids from the ground up. They make lifelong friendships. They learn to spin equipment, they learn to dance, they're learning life skills, which is like time management, which is a huge one, and they're learning a lot of skills that'll get them into the workplace and into college. So I think it's awesome.
Scott, you are what's called a visual designer.
Yes.
Tell me about that. What do you do?
My responsibility basically relies on picking the theme for our show, which is our show this year is called New York Cityscapes. My reasoning behind that was when I sat down to think about what we were going to do as far as music and design was, we're going to New York in the spring. Every other year we take a trip. So I said, if we're going to New York, let's hype that trip. New York City is a beautiful place. A lot of people on the West Coast don't really know about New York City because we have LA here and we have so much exposure to a beautiful city here that we don't really think about what happens over there. And, such rich culture and diversity that's all a part of New York. So the show kind of basically goes through all the boroughs of New York and culminates with a celebration of Ellis Island and the immigrants that came through and that whole kind of...
You hit all five boroughs? You hit the Bronx? You hit them all?
Yep.
Brooklyn?
It's all there.
Okay.
If you even Harlem, it's there.
I
So-
love it. My daughter lives in Manhattan, so when this comes around, when you go on your trip, can I hitch a ride?
You can, yeah, absolutely. I will give you the website to sign up. You
So-
can be one of our chaperones. Yep, absolutely.
Oh, see, now I got to work. Scott, okay, let's talk. You brought up New York City. So
Yes.
let's talk about, you were going to do, is this right? Because I have talking points here. You're going to perform at Carnegie Hall? What?
Yeah, the
Stop
band will
it.
perform.
That's huge.
It's part of a whole tour package that we go on. So the band will perform at Carnegie Hall. They get a whole tour of New York City. There's a lot of events. They'll get a harbor tour of Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island. They get the whole package throughout the whole week. So, and that's going to be, I believe, their spring break, which is the second week of March, or is it?
We're actually going the third week of
Third week of
March,
March.
leading
Third
up
week
to
of-
the
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Oh, and you're going to perform in that as well.
Yeah.
That is going to be some trip.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. And so do whatever you can and help them fundraise. When we get closer to the trip, are there candy bars or something I can buy for the... See, notice how I go right to the candy bars.
Right, I
Yeah.
know.
We actually just finished a candy bar fundraiser, but we're always fundraising. Like
Yep.
we do C's Candy for Valentine's Day. There's always something going on.
Dude, know that when you have candy bars, you knock on the KHTS door. I will,
I will make note of that.
I will always be good for a couple of candy bars. I know Kyle will too. We have okay. So Lorraine and Scott and Terry Mitchell, you have been quiet through this interview. Although pre-interview, you had all these talking points and all of these notes. What's your part in all of this?
My part, I'm media rep for the band, and I'm a parent. I have a son that plays in the band, and so I'm all in. Just like all of us, it's just such an exciting program for the kids.
Now, although you have this shirt, I'm questioning you're all in because the nails don't have the hound
I can't.
So
I'm hiding my manicure. It's not even.
just,
embarrassed.
I'm just saying, Terry.
I know. I have to take points from
Oh, no.
Lorraine. Yes, I know.
Please be a part of this. It is the Valencia High Band and Color Guard Pride of the Vikings 7th annual field show. The tournament is this Thursday, which is just 3 days away. It's the 7th. Wait, it's Thursday the 7th? Is that Thursday
Yes.
the 7th?
Yes.
Yes,
okay.
that's correct.
Because today's the 5th, 6th, 7th.
Oh, the 8th. The 8th.
It's
The
eight.
Oh, my goodness. It's on the 8th.
Terry, get your nails done
I know.
and change the talking points.
Thursday the 8th.
So Thursday the 8th, it is Thursday the 8th at Valencia High. Go check it out. Be a part of this fantastic organization. It's nonprofit, and it really is. I mean, the plans that you have for these students are just unbelievable. I mean, this New York trip sounds amazing.
Yep.
It's so well thought out and cultural, and they get to perform and they get to see and. It sounds amazing. So we have to do our part. Let's check it out. Pride of the Vikings. It is this Thursday, the 8th, at Valencia High. You probably want to get there early because parking is limited,
Right.
right?
Correct. Yes.
It's not horrible over at Valencia High. It really isn't because there's street parking and all that kind of stuff too. But let's get ready for some fun. With 1,200 students performing. Is there, a lot of our listeners are commuters, so they can't write things down right now. Is there a website, a phone number, anything for more information? What do you say, Lorraine?
www.prideofthevikings.com.
Pride,
Check it out.
Prideofthevikings.com. It was a pleasure having you guys in. What fun. So, and I will see you on Thursday.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay?
All right.
Everybody, Scott, get your nails done, will you?